Hello there, welcome back to Terraria, and today I'm going to show you how to get all the new wings in Terraria 1.2, including the Halloween ones. I will be starting with the Harpy ones, and then I'm going to end with the Tattered Fair ones, so I will be going in order on the screen right now. I'm also going to be adding annotations on the wings, so you just simply click the one you want to see. So let's get started. So to get the Harpy wings, you need to get something called a giant Harpy feather, which is a rare drop from the Harpies with a 0.5% chance of dropping. So the easiest way to farm Harpies is to either make a sky bridge or to stay on a floating island. So to get the fire wings, you need to get something called a fire feather. These are rare drops from the Red Devils with a 1.33% chance of dropping. The Red Devils will only spawn in the underworld after you have defeated a hard mode boss like the Destroyer, the Twins, or Skeleton Prime. Next are the Steampunk wings, which are currently unavailable in the game. The only way to get these wings are to spawn them in with an inventory editor. So if you really want them, just go to Google and Google Terraria inventory editor. Next up are the Butterfly wings. So to get these, you need to get something called the Butterfly Dust, which is a 50% chance of dropping from the moth in the underground jungle after you have defeated the Wall of Flesh. Next up on the list are the Leaf wings, which you can buy from the Witch Doctor. To get the Witch Doctor, you need to defeat the Queen Bee. After you defeat the Queen Bee, the Witch Doctor will automatically move in if you have an empty house. But to be able to buy the Leaf wings, you need to be in hard mode. You can't obtain them before hard mode. Also, the Witch Doctor has to live in a jungle biome, and you can only buy them at nighttime for 1 platinum. Now we're going to take a look at the Ice wings. So to get the Ice wings, you need to get something called an Ice feather, which is a 33.3% chance of dropping from an Ice Golem. An Ice Golem is a rare mob that spawns in snow biomes during hard mode, and it can only spawn in snow biomes if it is a blizzard. And if you want to know if it is a blizzard or not, that is when it's like heavily snow or raining in any other biome. Next up are the Ghost wings. So to get the Ghost wings, you're going to need 10 pieces of ectoplasm. You can find ectoplasm in the hard mode dungeon, and to activate the hard mode dungeon, you need to first of all be in hard mode, and then you need to have defeated Plantera. Once you have defeated Plantera and are in hard mode, you need to go down in dungeon, and you have to start killing mobs. Once you have killed mobs, you then have a chance of spawning something called a Dungeon Spirit, which then drop ectoplasm. The Dungeon Spirit is kind of like a teal colored skull basically. The next wings are the Fairy wings. So to get the Fairy wings, you're going to need to gather 100 pixie dust, which is a drop from the pixies in the Hallowed biome. Next up are the Bone wings. So to get the Bone wings, you're going to need something called a Bone feather, which is a 0.22% chance of dropping for the new skeletons in the hard mode dungeon. So to activate the hard mode dungeon, you're first of all going to need to be in hard mode, and then to defeat Plantera. The next one are the Bat wings. So to get the Bat wings, you're going to first of all be in Solar Eclipse. A solar eclipse is a rare occurrence, kind of like the blood moon, but it's only in hard mode. So it's an upgraded version of the hard mode, and it's much harder. During the solar eclipse, you have a chance of finding a vampire, which then have a 2.5% chance of dropping the Bat wing. The next wings are the Bee wings, and to get the Bee wings, you're going to need something called a Tattered Bee wing, which is a 0.67% chance of dropping from Moss Hornets, which is a new hard mode hornet in the underground jungle. Next up are the Spooky wings. To get the Spooky wings, you're going to need something called a Spooky twig, which is a 1.67 to 20% chance of dropping from the Morningwood mini boss during the Pumpkin Moon. The drop chance for the Spooky twig increases per wave in the Pumpkin Moon. The last wings are the Tattered Fairy wings. So to get these wings, you're going to need something called a Black Fairy Dust, which has a 1.19 to 14.29% chance of dropping from the Pumpkin boss during the Pumpkin Moon. The drop chance will increase per wave you complete, and at the last wave, wave 15, the Pumpkin has a 1% chance of dropping one of his items, which include the Black Fairy Dust. So that's it for this tutorial, guys. I really hope the tutorial helped you guys. If you didn't understand something or want help, please leave a comment below. And as always, guys, live long and prosper.